There comes a time in the life of every serious photographer when the accolades of friends and relatives is just not enough. Sure, they will say, "Oh, beautiful picture, love the sunset, love that portrait of my kid." Somehow it's no longer satisfying because you realize they're just being nice to you. Maybe you show your pictures to a stranger who doesn't know you very well and they say very little, and that's very disappointing. Very often at this stage of the game, a photographer finds a book or a course at some local community college that proposes to teach him the rules of composition, rules about complementary and clashing colors, foreground, background relationships, depth of field, and so on. And the photographer dutifully signs up, takes the class, and takes pictures in this manner, placing the tree 1/3 of the way in, being very careful to make sure the colors are complementary. And his pictures are still boring. Well, the final step is typically to buy an expensive new lens or a fancy tripod or some piece of equipment that makes you feel like, my goodness, I must be succeeding now. I've paid so much money. And that doesn't help either. Well, the answer to this persistent, perennial problem of why aren't my pictures good enough is that the knowledge that a photographer needs to make really good pictures can't be put into books and rule books. It's what is called tacit knowledge. And that is knowledge that you have from the gut. Knowledge that you gain through experience, the experience of looking at great pictures, and the experience of taking pictures with very serious intent, being inspired by the great pictures you've seen. So the art of seeing, which I will be teaching, is based on the idea of acquiring tacit knowledge. It's a very personal, very private thing, but it can be coached, and that's what I do. I'm your coach to understand how to see better.